Hi everyone, Rhett Price here with IndySoft, and today's Tip Tuesday we're going to be going over a common problem with people using SQL Server, especially editions like the free edition that they give out. SQL Server has. They've had it for a long time. There's certain limitations on it, but like size, and they throttle speed, things like that. But if you are trying to connect that way, there's a common problems that they kind of lay a trap for you, and I'll show you some easy workarounds for that. So if you ever have a problem connecting, especially from a network, generally all of your freeware products, you can install those and they'll work just fine on the same machine. However, if you're connecting from a network, by default they disable what we call TCP/IP connectivity type of networking communication, and they default it instead to a communication that happens just on the same machine. So you'll see here I've pulled up a screen, SQL Server Configuration Manager. These are the utilities where you would normally make those changes. Even I believe starting in 2017 they've even taken it off the menu. Right now I've got 2017 on here. So if I go to MS SQL Server, you'll see it's not even here. Generally it's here and you just click it, it's called the Configuration Manager, but it's not. So to get around that, you simply have to go to this web page, or you can look here. It's all my videos. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go to Start Run and paste it in. And it's going to open Microsoft Standard Management Console. And you'll see here several different things. What we want to look at is, our product is 64-bit, and that's what SQL Server is installed here. And the thing to look out for is this right here. So when you go to SQL Server Network Configuration, protocols for your server name. So shared memory is enabled. That means I can use other products, everything will work fine communication-wise if it's on the same computer. This, though, by default is disabled. So what you need to do is double-click, go to Enable, and say yes. Once you do that, any changes will be saved, however, they not take effect until the service is stopped and restarted. So that simply means you need to go to your SQL Server and stop and restart it for that to take place. So that would just be a matter of opening up, in this case I've got the SSMS 18, also known as SQL Server Management Studio. It takes a little bit to open. Okay, actually I want to connect locally. So here, I would just do a restart. And once that is complete, then this should be good to go. So once you do that, you should be able to connect okay. Other things to look out for, however, are things like firewalls. Port 1433 is the default for SQL Server. So if you have a firewall enabled on your server where you have this hosted, you'll need to make sure that that is allowed. Another thing to look out for is, so this is for your SQL Server itself. On your clients, you'll have SQL native client and then client protocols that are allowed there. You'll also want to make sure that TCP/IP is also on. And you'll see the default port of 1433. It's enabled. And that's really it. Once you have that set up, generally you're okay. But it's a very common stumbling block with especially with the free Microsoft SQL Server tools that are really meant for development and testing. But I know some people use them just for light usage generally. So I hope this helps, and thanks so much.